Welcome back to you, Butterscotch Biscuit. I've got a lovely episode for you. The crowd's expectations for PulseX have downshifted. Yes, they have. If you like, subscribe, belly button on. I know you all do, friends. Thank you very much for this family-friendly show. PulseX, I made videos earlier in the year. I made my very first one. I said that I thought, remember, PulseChain hadn't launched. We had not received any information about the dilution of the effect. Everybody thought we were going to go really well. Nothing had happened yet. I thought PulseX, based off where I thought crypto's market cap was going and everything else, I thought it could do a 50x from day one sack. I think that was the minimum. And then I told people, look, you can attach a euphoria to that. I go, just 50x is like a warning sign. It's like, okay, 50, 100, 150-ish. So 50x was the minimum. And I got crucified for it. So look at this. I literally got crucified for it, friends, on my video. And I was like, man, dude, I don't know about you, but 50 times your money is a lot of money. And I specifically remember I said, well, if you put 6 months into something you have super high conviction on, 6 months salary, and you got 50 times your money, you make 30 years. 30, that's like a huge amount. If you did half a year, you made a 50x. 25 years, friends. 25 years of income. What if you only did like 3 months? So 0.25. That's still a lot, man. You make 12 years of income. That's why 50x your money is huge. You can put 3 months, and if you get the bet right, you don't have to work for 12 years. You pay tax, live off yield. Isn't that great? I talked about the high user base. PulseX has 140,000 user base. So this is very, very interesting. So you can go to lookintohex.com. Hex on the bottom left had a 5 to 10,000 user base starting. And now PulseX had 140,000. And I was telling everyone, I said, well, you know this matters, right? But no one wanted to hear it. Okay, well, I'm just telling you it matters. Of course it matters. It's harder to grow when you have more people. It grows slower. But even I, seeing the prices unfold, I was in like la-la land. Not really. I was like, well, it is what it is. We can't control it. I'm just telling you, it's like, it's the truth, but there's nothing we can do. We've already sacrificed. It's outside of our control. So I just was there to teach and share with you this knowledge of friendship and kindness. I was like, yeah, whatever. And I moved on. I also mentioned market cap. Now, I remember a lot of people mentioning, you're a market cap guy, are you? Like, bro, what does that mean, market cap guy? Like, yes, circulating coins times the price is a theoretical market cap, which means if you had a house full of all the coin owners and you ask them, how much money do you think you have in this coin? That's what the market cap is circulating. And you're trying to guess how far can that go before someone decides to bail so that it snowballs. That's all you're trying to guess. Just because something has a trillion market cap doesn't mean it can't go to 5 trillion. Of course it can. I'm just trying to get you to think about the likelihood. That's all. The probability. I'm not saying it can't. But everyone says, no, but look, I understand. Because you can game market cap, people think, let's not look at it. No. If I have the speedometer of a car, I can fake the speedometer, but doesn't mean you never look at it. There's so many other things. You can fake your weight on a weight scale. Does it mean never look at it for the average person? It doesn't. It just means, okay, yeah, it can be gamed here and there. So go the extra mile to figure out how it's being gamed and manipulated. That's all it is. With all these other coins out here on CoinGecko, they don't game and manipulate all of them. Just the Hex did, so go investigate. And we did, right? That's it. I was crucified and I was spat on. And I listed like warning signs. So I go, well, the average retailer position is $1,000. All right. Now, when I say warning signs, doesn't mean it won't go up. I'm just telling you, I go, look, the average person has $1,000 in here and they all have a target of 1,000x. Why? Why, friends? You ever wonder why? Why did people put $1,000 entry? Golly gee. I wonder if I did $1,000 times 1,000x. It's exactly the round number of $1 million. Golly gee, friends. I think we're going to play some angel music. Interesting how humans work. Perfectly predictable. Very important, that is. I talked about the user base as well. So I was like, this is interesting. Everyone's got $1,000. Everyone's expecting 1,000x. And they go, well, you know, we are coming off the back of a bear market. Like, friends, we all saw everything got crushed. Okay, let's look at the hex chart. Like, everything got crushed. This is expectations. Crush, crush, crush. We learn from that. We go, okay, well, when everyone's on the same side, something bad happens. The crowd remained angry at the blasphemy. And also, right, I remember getting told this. I remember getting told, and the comments, go back to the YouTube, go to my Twitter, they're still there. People said to me, it would be embarrassing for a Richard Hart product to do less than a 500x. Because everybody was sharing the videos that PulseX and PulseChain is designed to do a 10,000x. They're designed to it. I know markets, and I said, well, you know what? Those types of marketing words, they can be tested and tried, but it doesn't mean it's going to work just off that alone. So I let it go. Of course I let it go. I'm like, it's not launched yet. I hope we make 1,000x. I hope we're all billionaires. I hope we're all millionaires off tiny investments very fast, right? But I disagreed, you know, because I knew, I go, man, the average person's got $1,000 in. They're not all becoming millionaires. It's not happening. Okay? You know, intuitively it doesn't happen. But now I am shocked today. Why am I shocked? Because the crowd consensus for PulseX is now lower than my original target that I was crucified for. That's right. I have it right here. I have the chart. Let's zoom in. See that little, see this line up here, friends? This is 50x from day one sack. This was my line. I've had it here for since it launched, okay? I've had this target here the whole time. Since day one at launch, I marked it. You see this circle? The crowd has now shifted all their average expectations down here. Wild. Used to be like 500x. They shifted it down. Crazy. What's this price, you ask? Well, the price is PulseX is equal to 0.0022. And if you are new to markets, I know what you're going to say. You're going to go, wow, 0.022. So if I have 100 million PulseX and I do that, I'll have $220,000. Fantastic. If you are new to markets, once again, I'm going to tell you the crowd is always wrong. The crowd's always wrong. They're either wrong to the downside or the upside. Because markets are always pricing in the future. And people who come in with emotional money try to price in today. That's why markets are chaotic. The smart money is pricing in the future. The emotional money is pricing in today. So there is a constant battle between where we're going to be in the future versus what's happening right now. And what's happening right now is we are sad, go down. We are happy, go up. There is war, go down. They're printing money, go up. They're cutting rates, go up. Do you see that? Bitcoin's going up. Okay, we will go green. That's why there's a constant battle. It's a random walk in the short term. You need an edge. I'm just trying to tell you, you can spot these things if you watch my highest value content on crypto, highest value on Twitter by far. No leverage trading, no shills, no absolute trash, straight to the content. You're not getting this anywhere else. I'm teaching you how to win at the game of speculation. And because this game is so big, yes, you're all my baby dolls. Yes, we can all win. I'm not trading on a 1 hour chart, 30-minute, 5-minute chart. These are weekly to monthly, multi-year timeframes, okay? We can't impact anything. That's why I play this game. Because I wanted an audience of friends who are butterscotch biscuits and who are squirrels to participate with me so we can all win together. Isn't that great? I hope we win. I know we're going to win, friends. Look. So I almost vomited, right? I literally vomited. I'm like, wait a minute. I got crucified for a 50x above day one sack. The new PulseX consensus target is only 22x above day one sack. Man, This squeaky chair. I spun around. And then I spun around again. And I had a grape. So these same people, the hypocrisy. It's like, wait a minute. You were killing me for 50x. Now you're down to 22x. Just like everything. Yeah. That's what you got to look at. The crowd and their targets. I like this post from Mr. Just Satisfaction. I didn't say your original prediction, but a lot of your recent tales have been too bearish. Have they? Have they been bearish? Or was everybody smoking drugs and they've dropped their forecasts? Hey, I didn't drop that forecast. The crowd did, friends. I'm a messenger. I'm not doing anything. I'm literally I'm replaying a message to you. I even have a post here. I'm just a messenger. I'm here to tell you, hey, I had a target. And this was the crowd's target. And now I'm just telling you, okay, we've moved forward 7 months now. And I'm like, okay, the crowd has another target now. Okay, I've changed my target. That's it. So we can actually draw it on the chart, right? You can actually draw it. So we had in Feb, right? My target equals 50x. Crowd target equals 500x. Okay. And then today, crowd target equals 100x. So my target equals 30x. There you go. There you go. It's simple. I'm not even making my targets up. I'm going off the crowd. You can't blame me. I'm telling you. The crowd always gets the expectations wrong. Now, of course, when did they get their expectations wrong to the upside? They've done it for Hex when it was cycle 1 coin and no one knew how anything worked, the liquidity or anything like that. Yeah, there was information missing there. Bitcoin, okay, Bitcoin, the crowd thought Bitcoin could only go to like $2,000 back in 2017. All right. And then it kept going up. And then they changed their target to 100K at the top. Fair point. But let me tell you something. Crypto was crossing the chasm. Okay. There was no ETF. El Salvador was not adopting. There was no Elon Musk. We were crossing the chasm. So what do we have now? We have an ETF, governments, El Salvador. We have Nouriel Roubini, Dr. Doom, who said Bitcoin's going to zero. Now he's opening up a blockchain fund. We have Peter Schiff putting art on the blockchain. Skeptics just means all of the smart people and the degens and the mature people and the models and the people who use limit orders and who don't believe like too much emotional stuff, they're coming in now, which means you run out of low-hanging fruit. That's what it means. So don't shoot the messenger. I'm here playing the game with you, friends. If you don't like what the game is telling you, you're not cut out for the game. You're not going to make it. So I will keep telling you, man. Yeah, I do. I like PulseChain, PulseX, Hex, and Link. I do. I can make high target videos all day, but I don't really care. I'm here to win the game. What do high target videos do? Okay, get you more viewers. People like you more. Yeah, yada, yada. I don't really care. Okay, I don't really care. That's not going to prepare you for Jim Cramer being bullish a bit too early, or Ty Lopez coming and joining a community too early. You know, it's a top signal. Or Ian Bellina calling for a 300K Bitcoin at the top. I'm trying to help you remember how you got here in the first place. You came through a cycle. You didn't sell the top for a reason. I'm trying to help and guide you. What happened? You're not stupid. You just looked at the wrong information. You're not stupid. These people are telling you you're stupid. They're saying you're not bullish enough. I'll tell you something. The crowd consensus isn't bullish enough. That's what I'll tell you. You want me to hold for 1,000x? Make the crowd consensus 4,000x. Disasters happen when you set yourself an enormous price target without understanding how the picture looks to get there along the way. That's why I've prepared you with things. I go, well, you know, if we're going to go to the multi-dollar hex, we've got to get to the Fibonacci zone, right? We've got to get to a retracement, right? It's like, show me what you can do first. Show me you can do this. I'm already long. Okay, this is Hex. I'm already long with you. But show me you can get here first, okay? I've also mentioned the bridge. Show me that you can have a $100 million bridge in month. Let me see that. I want to see $100 million coming to the bridge. Bang. I want to see that. 2 months, 3 months. Wow, that's gearing up. I'm not saying that now. Not saying it won't. I'm just telling you, I'm not seeing it now. Okay, you might say, well, no, it's a bear market. It's a bear market. Yeah, of course. That's the whole point, right? That's the whole point. Because these things are faster than you can blink. They're over. I got a question here, a comment from Mr. Dream Big, Work Smarter. I really like that name. He said, but Mr. Somi, did you get apologies from the DGens regarding the spitting and the hounding? Look, friends, I'm not calling anyone out. God bless you. Okay, I understand the game. I'm here. All right. You guys want to spar with me? Come and step into the ring. Okay, we're going to play some music. You're going to need to get cranked. You're going to need to get cranked. All right? There is one gentleman in particular. Okay, he unfollowed me. I wonder if he's watching my video right now. He unfollowed me, but his target for PulseX made me cry. Okay, this dude, you don't want to know how high his target for PulseX was. It's now break even. When PulseX was minus 90% below day one sack, he said, 10x, I'm out, I'm done. I was like, bro, you held a pitchfork to my throat for how low my target was for you at 50x above day one sack, and now you're going to get out for a break even. It's not just one person. This is a reflection of the average people out there. That's why there's always new faces. Everybody's coming in. They disappeared, friends. They're gone. How do you think I survived this whole game? Do you think a rational person survives these crypto moves? Whoa, up and down. No. You can't be normal. There's something wrong with us. You got to be a squirrel. You got to be a squirrel holding your nuts. And you know, if that isn't clear enough for you, I mean, I've got it spelled out here, man. The secret to markets is positioning. You want me to get a big target? All right, raise the crowd. Because I know what the emotional money does. I've told you. How many times I've told you, friends? The emotional money will only buy up until the point that they think they can make another 2 to 3x. That's it. The emotional money only bought Bitcoin up to 50, 60, or 70K because their target was 100 to 150. They all thought they're going to get like a 2 to 3x up the top. So, I mean, simple. If nothing changes, okay, that's why. If nothing changes, remember, things can change, but if nothing changes, the crowd has told you and me there are no buyers for PulseX above 12x sacrifice price, 15x, 20x, because everyone's target is a 22x. I mean, the crowd, they literally told you. Okay, I can give you so, how many examples we want to go through? Because look, we can go through this all day. Why did the crowd buy Cardano to $3? Why? Because the target was 8 to 10. I have the box still here. Do you see? Why did they buy it up to only $2 to $3? Because every single college kid was like, oh, I'm going to get like a 2 to 3x out of this. Up to 5x. That's it. There were no buyers for a Cardano at $3.50, $5, $7, $8. But their target was 8 to 10. So many examples. XRP. Do you think it's a coincidence that XRP stopped at $2 to $3 back in 2017? I still have this rectangle from a year ago. I made this video for you. Look at this. The target was $10, a round number. They only bought it up to $2 to $3. Why? Oh, that's like a 3 to 5x for me in there. Now, I'm being generous. It top ticks $3. There's only about another 3x to go. You see? That's why I'm telling you. I'm not making these up. I'm just telling you the crowd prices these in. This is how the markets work. So, no, I'm not being too bearish at all. I'll tell you who's too bearish. The crowd's too bearish. You want a higher target? You get everybody to raise their expectations. Unfortunately, they do this in altcoins, but they dump on people. So, let's see. Can Richard Hart pull a rabbit out of the hat? Can he run another sacrifice? Can he rally the troops? That's what we're going to see. But I'm telling you, as of today, the crowd expects a 22x above day one sack. That's it. There are no buyers above 12x day one sack right now. If Richard Hart, I don't know, maybe he beats the SEC. Maybe there's some money injection. Maybe something happens. Don't forget, the things that you think are bullish aren't actually bullish. So Binance and Coinbase listing, you think they're bullish, but they might be top signals. All right? Just be careful. Maybe Coinbase lists PulseX. You don't know. Maybe that lists it up here, 10x above day one sack, and then you think, oh, sweet, now they're gone, but that's the top, right? So that's a trap. So what would actually make the crowd rise up their expectations? We don't know all the answers, but I'll tell you one of them. One of them is outside of our control. The crowd has to believe in like a $300,000 Bitcoin. Because if the crowd believes in the $300,000 Bitcoin, there are going to be buyers at 100, 110, 130. You start getting Ethereum's price up and you get bigger price discovery, okay? But the crowd's expectations, the average consensus for Bitcoin's 120K, right? I don't even have to finish the sentence. You know what's up. So if you don't like this message, I mean, I really can't help you because I've only spent every waking hour of the day telling you to buy in the depression. If only you had a friend who told you, hey, you know, we are not entitled, but you can act. You can act. Collect as much as you can. Friends, I'm so bullish on Pulse and PulseX, I freaking converted Hex for it. You understand? You can't get more bullish than that. I'm like, man, I'm so bullish on this stuff. I have no fiat to use. The ratio is looking sweet. That's just me. All right, not financial advice. Go do whatever you want. Make your own decisions. So I am bullish on it. You got to ask yourself, how bullish is the crowd? And do you want to be in the same side as them with their targets? No, you don't. Because it doesn't work. Ever. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button all. I love and appreciate every single one of you. Still bullish on the ecosystem. Let's go.